Google. Let's go get him again.
What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome to another Robes 08 unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing from the designer brand of Issey Miyake. Now, the brand of Issey Miyake, one of my favorite designer brands. I know in our fragrance community, some hate, some love, and some completely ignore the Issey Miyake house. I'm on the love side. I feel like they're a second-tier designer brand, you know, right under the Hermes, the Dior's, and the Chanel's. I put Issey Miyake in the second tier, which is a nice place to be, and they're an upper second tier brand. In my personal opinion, they built their bread and butter, of course, on the fresh genre. They're known for that. Issey Miyake put on, and of course the female counterpart, Issey Miyake, have sold well. They're top sellers for the brand, but they're really known for their freshies. On the men's scape of thing, and I don't know about the women's aisle, but on the men's side of thing, especially recently, they've started making really solid darker scents. Like, I mean really good darker scents. So their catalog really is well-rounded in the men's aisle. Now this one right here called Pleats Please Low is a flanker, of course, of Pleats Please. And it had a short run, the Pleats Please line in the Issey Miyake house. So I'm very familiar in the men's aisle with the brand, of course, of Issey Miyake, but on the female side of things, not so much. And as I don't know, as a good reviewer, I feel like I want to challenge myself and open things up in the women's aisle too. You know, there's certain notes, especially in the women's aisle, you know, more of the fruity notes and the floral notes that I really want to experience more of that I wouldn't experience in men's fragrances. So funny enough, you would think that I would be reviewing or unboxing their staple Low DC in the women's aisle, their top seller, but this one was sitting at the $19.99 rack. Again, I'm going back to Shoppers Drug Mart. Here's the stickers, the proof. These Issey Miyakes usually don't sit in that rack. They're more of a higher echelon, a designer brand, so they're not really in that rack. So I was really surprised seeing this for 20 bucks Canadian. I can't go wrong just to roll the dice on an Issey Miyake release. And I did, you know, small research. For 20 bucks, I'm not going to spend so much time trying to figure out what kind of scent this is. But I saw that the bottles were very unique of this line, so why not? So the line of Pleats Please started in 2012, ended in 2015. So there's no new flanker in sight. There's a few flankers of Pleats Please. This was the very first one to flanker out. This one low, so low usually it means water, so it usually means a fresher version of the original. I feel like the original, from what I looked at the notes, would be a fresh fragrance anyway. So I can't wait to see what this one has in store for us. There's quite a bit of florals in this particular release, so I can't wait. Some that I'm really, I know, you know, rose, things like that. Neroli's in this one too, so I can't wait to see how dominant they are in this particular release. So let's get into unboxing. Let's open this one up and see what I get. And again, I know for a lot of my subscribers, you know, you're looking for men's releases. I understand. But this is my journey as a reviewer and as a fragrance head. I really want to, you know, open up my palette, you know, discover new things. And these bottles are really interesting. It kind of looks like, if you're familiar with the brand of Marc Jacobs, I know my diehard subscribers will know that I reviewed a fragrance called Bang. From Marc Jacobs. The bottle kind of looks like that, like someone scrunched it up. So very interesting look to the bottle design. The cap, obviously a plastic cap, but a very interesting design here. So let's delve into Pleats Please Low. So let's get a couple sprays on me. Why not? A couple waist sprays, and here you are. There you go, Pleats Please Low. Let's smell it. A lot of florals. A little aldehydic on this one. Oh, there's some greenness in this one. Wow. Okay. Neroli. Oh, okay, so I get a little bit of that soapy neroli type of feel. Very clean as a scent. It makes me think, and again, when there's a lot of florals like this in a release, it immediately makes me think of spring, summer, mostly spring, but very much fresh. It has some greenness, but the rose pops a little bit here. There's some aldehydic aspects here. Fresh floral. There's some greenness in this release, which could be from the neroli. I know there's patchouli in this release. I don't see, again, I don't smell much of that backbone of a patchouli in this one, but there is some cleanness. Rose and neroli are your major florals in this one. And there's an aldehydic, almost like musky feel, but the aldehydic champagne-like quality in this release. So thin, yes. Springtime, 100%. Green, which really surprised. Actually, it's not a bad scent. Not a bad scent for the female in your life. If you're looking for something that is cheap from a brand that is renowned like Issey Miyake, and it's a flanker of Pleats, Please, which is low, the low version. Not a bad release. It's not, wow, amazing. It's not my preference in regards to, I like darker scents on a woman. Obviously, you have to have some freshies in your collection, but florals are front and center. Not that sweet either. There's not much sweetness in here. It does have that Issey Miyake clean, dare I say, I don't want to say metallic, but that green really, I need to go back in the note breakdown and see what's green in this release. Again, it could be from the rose. A rose can give that aspect to a release. But yeah, just a fresh, clean, kind of metallic. It does kind of have like that white muskiness in the background. Thin as a release. I don't see a lot of oomph in the background in this release, so I can't wait. Again, with these unboxings, you may get surprised, and that's why you have to continue to check out your fragrances, wear them a little bit more, and see what the back end of the release gives you. At the end of the day, I think this is an okay release, personally. Nothing that wows me, but for the price I paid, a good solid release that could be like just something that, again, almost like the Jimmy Choo Man Ice that I just reviewed, something that a woman could wear, you know, after a shower or going to the gym, something that they're just lounging around. One of these fragrances that you would just wear maybe in the summer and spring only. You can wear it as a signature scent in the office, things like that. It's not going to offend. Yeah, just a good release. Nothing crazy, nothing upper echelon, nothing really bad here. Pleats, Please, low. A good release. I can see why that maybe the sales weren't there on this type of release, because there's a lot of these in the women's aisle as far as okay, good freshies, and this is where this kind of goes into that realm. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Please, if you have smelt this fragrance, I know that this is not one of the most popular releases from the brand, so it'd be nice to see if there's going to be some comments below in regards to it. But other than that, an interesting release. And as always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching.